I started out my career in film. I was a printer before I was an assistant, then I assisted, then I shot, all on film and transparency, and then Digi comes along, which is great. Something new to learn, what's a JPEG, what's a curve. But now I find digital just there's no surprises. I spend more time in front of a computer. And that's not why I started photography, I still love that kind of, not quite sure what you're going to get. Today I'll probably shoot 2 or 3 plates of this scene, and each one will be completely different. Some great, some bad, some beautiful, hopefully, but they won't be the same.
So Adrian, whenever I meet someone who's shooting wet plate collodion, the first thing I always do is ask them to show me their hands, because I always feel like you've got the pock marks of silver nitrate or something, that telltale signs all over your hands and clothes. Yeah,
well I used to, but this saves a lot of washing. Because you do, with the silver nitrate, you do just get covered in black spots.
And that's why this is all over your clothes as well.
So I tend to wear the same clothes every time I'm shooting.
Just tell us a little bit about the history of wet plate collodion.
Well, it was invented in 1851 by Frederick Scott Archer. It uses silver nitrate and collodion, which was used to seal medical wounds.
And it's one of the oldest photographic processes as well, isn't it? I mean, as you say, dates back to 1851, so probably about 20 years after the inception of photography itself.
Yes, and it wasn't patented, which is why it became so popular back in the 1850s. Shot on glass plate or aluminium plate, and yeah, just a beautiful process.
Wet plate is having a bit of a resurgence at the moment, but the reason I wanted to come and talk to you is because you've got a portable darkroom that's in a caravan, and you're sort of travelling around Sydney making shots in a caravan. It's quite unique.
You have to have a darkroom to do it, and so if you want to go outside and do landscapes or shoot portraits outdoors, then you need a way of doing that. So a lot of people will build a little box, like a big suitcase, which they take and they set it up, and big dark cloth over your head. My way of getting around that was to build a little portable darkroom.
Should we go and shoot a plate?
Absolutely.
So Adrian, just talk us quickly through some of the setup that you've got here, some of the chemistry that we're going to be playing around with.
Right, so my fix, my Hopo, which is a wash, and then my collodion, which I'm going to pour onto my plate.
So this is the mixture itself, the sort of viscousy, syrupy mixture that is going to go onto the plate, and that is what is going to be made sensitive to light.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, it looks easy, but it's taken about 2 years.
And it's called wet plate collodion for a reason, right? I mean, this is a wet process. It has to be physically wet.
Yeah, the whole process has got to be done while it's still wet.
And how long does it take to dry?
10 minutes, 15 minutes. So that plate's a pretty nice plate. You can see how it's starting to set now.
So we need to sensitise this, shoot with it and develop it.
Light goes off and it goes in here.
We're under a red safe light. What's the purpose of this?
When it goes into silver, it's got to be completely black, or red lights. So 3 minutes in there, the timer's on. And now we've got to get ready for the next part.
It's starting to smell pretty funky in here, isn't it?
So that's done. So that then goes in there. Okay, that's it. And we've got to go and shoot this. We've got to be quick though, we've got to run.
So you can imagine back in the 1850s trying to do this. You're out in the field, like there's a lot of constraints just to get a picture, time constraints, pressure, and also just getting all the chemistry and stuff out into the field even. It's quite remarkable that they were ever able to achieve such great pictures.
Take the plate out. It's 1 second.
And now, as soon as you take the cap off, the plate's exposed to sunlight. And now we've got to run up the steps. Okay. So clock's ticking, everyone's out of breath. What's the next step?
I'm going to develop it. Probably the hardest part of all. Because it's so quick, you've got 15 seconds pretty much.
So this is just a small amount of developer fluid.
You try and get it all on.
And you're just rinsing it off now to stop the process?
Yep.
It's almost like a faith exercise. You have to stop it even though you can't see for sure that it's going to be right.
If you go too long, it affects the next stage. So now I get 3 minutes in here.
So this just stops the development process dead.
Yeah.
It's absolutely boiling in here now. Can't wait to get out.
Get some fresh air in. Yeah, so we can open. So now it's another 3 minutes.
And so now finally there's a hint of an image there, sort of cyan tinted.
This is the plate in its negative form now.
Yeah.
This is the bit to watch now. So now it'll turn into an image.
Yeah. Let's take it outside. We can look at it.
Just come here.
Happy?
Yeah. It's kind of romantic, I suppose.